Hey there, come on in, have a seat. This might take a bit longer than usual, because it's gonna be a single take vlog. You see, Crossmack, he says that we shouldn't edit our stuff. We shouldn't edit out all our little fuck-ups like oh, I didn't want to say that, sorry, you know. That we should just post whatever the hell we post, just the way we recorded it. So if any of you find this boring or imperfect, blame it on him. Today we're going to talk about Bryony, also known as Paperlilies, amongst others. She's one of my favorite YouTubers here of all time, and I wanted to tell you why. Because I feel like it. You see, the first time I stumbled across her, I wasn't actually too fond of her, which wasn't really her fault, but rather that, well, it was like this. I was still new to YouTube and stuff, and I had loads and loads of ideas. And one of them was, I wanted to ask people on YouTube where their usernames come from. You know, just tell me. That's because some people have some weird usernames, and even the normal sounding ones, yeah, you don't always know where they come from. So I was talking about this with some other pals on YouTube, and one of them, I don't remember who, but I think it was some German male vlogger who said, oh yeah, you know what? Paperlilies just done a segment on that a while ago. It's like, oh, did she now? Okay. So I was bouncing off more ideas of others, and I was like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm pretty skilled at origami. I could fold a crane out of a little bubblegum wrapper and make like a origami crane about this big, I tell you. And I don't know if it was the same YouTuber or someone else who said, oh yeah, you know what? There was someone who did an origami video a while back. Oh yeah, it was Paperlilies. It's like, who is this Paperlilies? Okay, so I had to go check her out. And I like her, and that's why I hated her at first. Well, I'm sorry, Bryony, if you're watching this, don't take it too personally. It wasn't you personally I hated, just the fact that you'd already done so much stuff and you were churning out videos like 2 or 3 a day, and I couldn't catch up. I was always afraid that you're gonna do something else that I'd planned to do, so I had to accelerate my own speed. That's why I've got, well, that's why there's like 50 public videos and 10 private videos on the Eric Winter channel now. I didn't originally plan to make that many. Yeah, so anyway, so that was Paperlilies, but you couldn't really... Oh, come to think of it, speaking of origami, check this out. It's a paper lily that she sent me. It's cute, huh? I thought it'd fit perfectly in my plant here, as if it were in bloom. Alright, where was I? Train of thought has just departed. Yeah, okay, so after a while, I couldn't help watching her videos because they're good, and she's just open and honest and quirky and creative and intelligent, really clever person. It's just, on cyberspace, I think you can't help but like her. Any Bryony hater needs to get his or her head examined, okay? I don't know how she is in real life. She says that she can be a real cynical bitch sometimes, but I can't judge that. Never met her. Probably she's exaggerating on that part, but I don't know. So, Bryony and I've, after our first contacts, we sort of got to know each other a bit more, messaged and emailed a lot, and to this day, I've got this separate folder in my email program that says YouTube, and every time I get an email there, I'm hoping it's from Bryony, because I always enjoy her stuff, because it's just so blunt and honest and creative and quirky, and I like that. Even if I don't always agree with everything that she writes, sometimes I really totally disagree, but I always enjoy reading it. So we've, bounced ideas off each other and inspired each other to do certain things, and sometimes she's really backed me up and said, oh yeah, you have to do this, it'll be great, I know it. And sometimes she's like, oh, what the hell, don't do that, that's gonna be shite. Well, she hasn't put it exactly that way, but I know what you mean. And you know, there was like this one incident on YTT YouTube Talk where I felt censored by the message board moderators because they deleted 2 posts of mine for the sole fact that I had mentioned a user whom they have, unbeknownst to me, previously had a fight with. So it wasn't really my fault. And you know, I told Paperlilies that I was really outraged. And instead of being the calm, reassuring friend saying, calm down, I'm sure it'll all be fine, just talk to them, it'll all get settled, she was like on the fence. She's like, oh, holy, those assholes, you know, I just started on this YTT thing and they're already censoring people. And then she was saying them bad messages and posts, and it wasn't too long before I got an email from the moderator saying, holy shit, Paperlilies is on our back, you know, just we're sorry, just, you know, get her off. And I haven't forgotten that, Bryony. That was great. I really love you for that. That was just fantastic. Yeah, so when Bryony decided, anyway, no, I'm not going to talk about that. But I just wanted to thank you, Bryony, for being like my best friend on YouTube, and for backing me up when times have been rough, and for questioning me when I was too arrogant or too enthusiastic or anything else. And yeah, just for that. You know, this whole YouTube experience has been fantastic so far, for the most part. You know, just interacting with people all over the globe, and you know, we've got these creative urges that we need to get out. That's why we make videos, because it's a way to express ourselves and what we feel and what we talk about, and just be able to do that, it's brilliant. So and you know what, all those months of that YouTube experience, if nothing would have happened, if nobody would have watched my videos, and you know, thick-headed as I am, I would have still put them out there, and there would have been no interaction except with you, and all I would have gotten out of these 7 months of YouTube was getting you as a friend, it would already have totally been worth it. So, on that emo note, God, got the emo glasses on too. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you, Bryony, and I wanted to tell all of you, my 10 subscribers and 20 viewers, that friendship over the internet may be fickle and sometimes short-lived, but it can be really wonderful, and you can really open up to these people in a way that maybe you don't open up so quickly to people in real life. So, yeah, all I wanted to say is thanks for being a friend, Bryony.